Good morning and welcome to the GHS Reporter. Today is Monday, September 9th, and I'm Travis Carasone. New cases of a mysterious lung disease from vaping arise as vaping reaches epidemic proportions. According to Washington Post, 5 people have now died from vaping-related illnesses, and there has been a surge of over 450 new cases. The CDC warns that there is no specific device linked to these cases. According to the head of the CDC's lung injury response, Ganamini Delman, based on the clinical and laboratory evidence to date, we believe that the chemical exposure is likely associated with these illnesses. Most cases are reported being young and healthy. Ex-President of Zimbabwe Robert Mugabe died at 95. According to the BBC, Mugabe began as an anti-colonial, anti-imperialist revolutionary. Previous to his reign, decades of white minority rule repressed the African populations. Mugabe waged a brutal guerrilla war against British-backed white minority rule. He ruled as prime minister from 1980 to 1987, when he was elected president and spearheaded economic reforms, though these proved disastrous, leaving the economy in shambles. This period of economic decline led to a tightening of control and increased seizures of white-owned land. In 2017, he was ousted by a popular and military-backed coup. After his presidency, he was given full diplomatic status and was paid around $10 million. He suffered through a long period of illness and died in a Singapore hospital on Friday. And now, to Mrs. Harlchek and Officer Engel with a special announcement about safety.
Good morning, GHS. We're here to talk today about building safety and provide information about the different safety protocols we have. New York State requires that we do 8 evacuation or fire drills each year. We plan to complete these drills by Halloween, so in the next few weeks you'll get a lot of practice. It's important to know the evacuation procedure in each of your classes.
When the fire alarm rings, quietly leave the classroom and follow the route to the exit. When you are outside, it is important that you wait with your class in line and remain quiet. This is an important time for school staff and emergency responders to communicate. If it is loud, it becomes difficult to manage an emergency, even if it's only a drill.
The next safety protocol we have is a shelter in place. These are different from lockdowns and are used when we need to clear the halls and there is no imminent danger.
A shelter-in-place would be called over the PA system. During a shelter-in-place, you will stay where you are. Teachers can continue teaching, but no one should be in the halls. An example of when we use shelter-in-place would be a medical emergency.
We are required to practice 4 lockdowns per year. At least one of these will be in the cafeteria so you can be prepared. They are only used when there is an imminent threat of danger.
A lockdown is also called over the PA system. When you hear a lockdown, doors should be locked and lights turned off. Remain quiet and out of sight from the door. During a lockdown, you are to ignore PA announcements or fire alarms. If you can visibly see an actual fire, you can evacuate. A lockdown drill is ended when police or school staff unlock your door. In the event of a real lockdown, only the police will unlock your door.
So to sum up, we have 3 safety protocols that we use often: evacuation, shelter in place, and lockdown. If you hear shelter in place over the PA, don't panic. There's no danger, we just need to clear the halls. Have a great day, GHS, and thanks for all you do to keep us safe.
Set to go. Gonna try to make their way in, Broomall.
The football team played Shaker on Friday for their home opener. Despite the tough 41-23 loss, Chris Ardito caught 6 passes for 125 yards, including a 43-yard touchdown that was nominated for News Media 10's Play of the Week. Quarterback Logan Broomhall and Vin Leah also put up great performances in the game. The football team players Niskayuna this Friday on Niskayuna's home field. If you are interested in auditioning for the fall play Arsenic and Old Lace, come to an informational meeting today at 2:30 in the auditorium. That's all for the GHS Report today. Remember to find today's announcements online and on Twitter at GHS Announcement. I'm Travis Carestone. Today is a C Day, and have a great day.